Okay. We will start with Top's pledge. I will mute everyone. Let me see, do this. And you can, no, I don't want chat, okay? Mute, and then you can unmute when we are done. Okay. The Top's pledge. I am an intelligent person. I will control my emotions and not let my emotions control me. Every time I am tempted to use food to satisfy my frustrated desires, build up my injured ego, or dull my senses, I will remember I will take off pounds sensibly. Top's pledge. I am an intelligent person. I will control my emotions, not let my emotions control me. Every time I am tempted to use food to satisfy my frustrated desires, build up my injured ego, or dull my senses, I will remember I am to be an example as I keep off pounds sensibly. Okay. Do I have a couple questions? First of all, how's everybody doing this week? How's everybody doing? Yeah. So today's like rainy weather. I was able to get outside with my grandson for a walk. And as soon as we got to the restaurant where his mom works, it started pouring. It's like we timed it just right. We got 2 miles in and he's so proud. He doesn't like to run. He likes to skip because he can go faster when he skips. It's like, yes, it works. Got him active. Every little bit counts. Okay, got a question though. Who here has done the cut and burn program? Anybody else? 2, 3 of you? No? Okay. So we have 2 choices. We can do embrace change or we can cut and burn. So you guys think about who wants to do cut and burn. Nobody?
That's fine with me because it's been a while since.
Okay. I know they did, Bernie was in the magazine in 2015 or 2016. So, but Bernie first showed up in 2009. And then 6 years later, he came back, which is when I was introduced to him when I first started. And I still have Bernie on my backpack when I go hiking. Okay, well then do cut and burn. Obviously not everything because I'm not going to challenge you for a year. We should always be using Bernie in our journey. I mean, even my grandson uses Bernie. And they have, Cub Scouts has flat Stanley. And we basically have flat Bernie. Okay, this is the simple truth. Calories we swallow must be burned or we'll wear them. And that, I believe it says Top's Lifestyle Guide. He was developed when it was Choice's Mind. It was before the real book, the Real Life Guide. Okay, so many fad diets try their best to make you believe they're cutting out one nutrient or overloading on another will help you lose weight. When it comes down to successful weight loss and maintenance, however, it's calories that count. Okay. We will probably hear or think about the word calorie multiple times a day, but what is exactly a calorie? Calories are units of energy that come from the breakdown of the food in the body. Only carbs, proteins, fats, and alcohol generate calories. Regardless of where they come from, the calories we consumed are either used for physical energy or stored as fat. 1 pound of fat equals 3,500 calories. What does that mean to you? Well, if you cut 500 calories for your current food intake, a weight loss of about 1 pound may be expected after 7 days. 1 pound of fat equals 3,500 calories. For this program, we're going to start smaller than 500 calories. In fact, we're going to start cutting 100 calories and burning 100 calories. Cutting and burning a combined total of 200 calories is simple, doable a doable way to start path to weight loss. Getting started. Originally, this was a 1-year program, and we're just, and I guess they did twice. First, you need, it says, in order to make this program work best for you, you need to first establish a baseline of where you are now. And we have what, 6 weeks of meetings till the end of the year. I figured the last 2 weeks are holidays and just weigh-ins. So we have, I mean, even if you start on cut and burn now, you can still have progress for the end of the year, or keep maintaining. First, to do this, what you need to do is write everything down, what you eat and what you drink for 1 week. Also write down how often you exercise and what you're doing. And if you have like a Fitbit or MyFitnessPal, you're already doing that. If you don't exercise one day, write down why not and what you did instead. Remember, the idea for the first week is not to improve or make any changes, but rather establish what you're currently doing. After all, how can you expect to make progress in the future if you don't know what you're doing right now? Then it says next, once you have recorded all the food and exercise for 1 week, it's time to analyze and to see where you need to make adjustments. For example, perhaps you typically have a sandwich at lunch. A simple way to cut 100 calories is to make the sandwich with 1 slice of bread instead of 2, or maybe you watch TV at the end of the day. Why not spend 10 minutes of your time doing an exercise DVD? Take a look at the following list. Well, there's a list of how to cut 100 calories and ways to burn 100 calories. And here's some ways. Leave the 1 tablespoon of butter off your bread. That's no fun. Make your sandwich without the slice of cheese, which is, if they're prepackaged, is 80. Instead of tortilla chips, try dipping fresh vegetables in salsa for a snack. I think salsa, 1/4 cup, is under 20 calories because that's in the free servings. So that's a lot of salsa. Use only 1 piece of bread to make your sandwich. Skip the can of light beer after work. Replace your morning 12-ounce skim milk latte with tea. Obviously black tea or no sugar or anything in it. Spread your toast with 1 tablespoon of peanut butter instead of 2, because 1 tablespoon is a fat, 2 is a protein. No, 1 tablespoon's a fat. Meat. Teaspoon and a half is a fat. So 1 tablespoon would be a meat. Okay. Instead of 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise, use mustard. That is a free condiment. Opt for grilled chicken over breaded or fried. Top your vanilla ice cream dessert with fresh strawberries or blueberries instead of chocolate syrup. Or Cool Whip. Yummy. We'll skip the Cool Whip. Cool Whip on the iced blended cappuccino. Have it made with skim milk instead of whole at 2% to cut more calories. Downsize your bowl of cereal and use skim milk instead of whole milk. Have your salad without croutons and cheese. Instead of 1 ounce of potato chips for sandwich, choose 1 cup of light vegetable soup. Skip the cream and sugar and have your coffee black or flavored with cinnamon. Leave 4 bites on your plate. Yeah, we don't subscribe to the Clean Plate Club here, because if you're full, you're full. Enjoy cream soda. Instead, try adding a splash of sugar-free vanilla syrup, typically used for coffee, to sparkling water. That's an idea, because I do use the sugar-free vanilla syrup in my coffee. Place single servings of crackers or pretzels in plastic bags for snacks instead of eating straight out of a large bag or box purchased at the store. We do that for my grandson. Instead of a full glass of juice, add a splash of juice to sparkling water. Flavor your baked potato with salsa and non-fat yogurt instead of butter and full-fat sour cream. Replace 2 pork breakfast sausage links you usually have with 2 slices of turkey bacon. And I've substituted, instead of pork breakfast links, I have turkey links. They taste about the same. Can't give up your morning bagel, eat half. Hey, goodies. Okay. Anybody do any of those tricks?
I had a quick question. At the very beginning, you said that they were suggesting that doing a 10-minute workout DVD was going to burn 100 calories. Something about 10-minute exercising.
Okay. No, well, what does? It must be a really heavy duty exercise to burn 100 calories. Well, no, if you're sitting, I know the one conversion chart, if you're sitting and watching TV, you are burning 87 calories just sitting there and functioning. So that's not a lot of calories. Yeah, if you go on the conversion chart, as watching TV, it's like 87 calories a minute. You know, it's like, but yeah, it's like you expend energy just sitting here and doing the Zoom.
So maybe you'll hit that 100 if you're doing a 10-minute DVD.
Right. Even I've done kids exercise videos with my grandson. They get your heartbeat rate. I mean, it's like a 10-15 minute video, and our heartbeats were going. They don't have you. I mean, they have you rest and stuff, but it's a lot of energy in a short period of time. Then stop and then start. And I mean, our pulses were getting up there. He's like, I can feel it. I can feel my heart going. But you can expend a lot of energy in 10 minutes. In yoga, I'll tell you, just stretching all your muscles, even calisthenics, you burn a lot of energy. You don't have to do jumping jacks. Just the stretching of your muscles can burn some calories. But yeah, but I haven't seen a whole lot of. I do walking with Leslie Sansone, and normally 15 minutes, and they go quickly. So that's a lot. You burn a lot of calories there.
Okay.
Okay. And there's more ways that burn 100 calories. And please note, these are only estimates, and they will vary depending on the number of factors, including gender, weight, and intensity of activity. Go for a 1 mile walk, which is about 20 minutes. Or maybe 25, depending how leisurely you're strolling. Take a 25-minute leisurely bike ride around the neighborhood. And if there's lots of hills, lots more energy. Vacuum and scrub floors for 25 minutes. Dance for 15 to 25 minutes. Yeah, scrub the floors. I have a Swifter. Yeah, that works. Dance for 15 to 20 minutes. I mean, depending on the songs you're dancing to, you can break out of the sweat. Complete 25 minutes of TheraBand exercises. And I'm sure most of us have resistance bands. But I'm pretty sure most of us have been into physical therapy and they give you those bands. Jog at 5 miles per hour for 10 minutes. Wash your car 15 to 30 minutes. I wouldn't say in the cold weather. Climb up and down stairs for 15 minutes. Yes, when I was in ROTC, they had us do stairs. And the ROTC was in the old armory. Lots and lots and lots of stairs. I don't like stairs. Follow a step aerobics DVD for 10 minutes. And lots of those are on YouTube. Shoot some hoops with your family for 20 minutes. Perform 20 minutes of calisthenics. And they also had a cut and burn table. And this is, there we go. I found all this in the leaders section under motivation, or programs activities in the members resources. So it's all, unless you have the magazine from August, September 2009, it's also on the website. And okay. Also, you essay. Okay, feel free to mix and match suggestions from both lists to achieve your 200-calorie deficit. For example, you may leave the cheese off your sandwich and walk 1 mile a day, leave 4 bites in your plates and shoot some hoops, and so on. And it says use the table, only 1 for every month. It says also keep it fun as part of your meetings or your motivations to yourself. They also had stickers that we could have printed off. And who still has Bernie? Who still has Bernie? Okay. Does anybody still walk with Bernie?
Hello, I'm back.
Back. Awesome. We did
Oh.
cut and burn.
Oh, well, my internet went down.
Oh my,
Right.
yeah, I was hoping mine won't go down. Getting back, you have storms.
Now it's on and now it's back again. I don't know.
Ah.
So I may bug out again real soon. Who knows?
Yeah, yeah. But we were just doing a Bernie. Bernie first came out in 2009, and then 2015. But that was just before I joined in October 2015. So this is my first time to have the cut and burn session. So, but I was asking everybody who still has Bernie. You can see Bernie on my virtual background. I have him hanging in my living room, right between the pledges. He's everywhere here. I have him on my backpack and everything. And if you use popsicle sticks, don't use the colored ones. If it rains, it bleeds on your hands. It was terrible. I had orange ones and my arm was orange. And don't cook with colored toothpicks because they bleed onto the food too. I found that one out too. It's like, ew. But and I also thought I have quick and easy program, ways to influence a positive day, and we all need some positive motivation these days. You're all still in meetings, right? Tammy, you're back in meetings again? Good. I have in my whole area, I have one disbanded, one just went inactive, and one she lost her internet again. One large chapter, we're hoping they don't disband because a lot of COVID and in their family members. It's like, so I'm hoping. So we need some positive. Okay, positive thoughts and attitudes can help us overcome negative vibes. Over the next week, try the following suggestions to brighten up the gloomiest day. And today is gloomy. And if you journal, you can put it in your journal. Give yourself a pep talk. Remind yourself of your past successes and how you can repeat them in the present and future. Reach out to others. Making a human connection, either in person or phone call, can lighten your load and that of your friends and family. Say something nice to someone. Sharing a compliment is an easy, positive means of showing support. Escape through a good book. Yes, I have a full Kindle. It's full again. The simple act of immersing yourself into another reality can relieve stress and encourage a fresh perspective. And yes, I've been reading a lot, especially this gloomy weather. Smile at somebody, it's contagious. Have a massage. Self-care is not selfish unless taken to the extreme. An occasional treat for having someone focus on just you can revitalize your energy levels. Hello again. Cool the alcohol consumption. Numbing ourselves with alcohol does not help alleviate the problems. Keep a clear head to combat negativity. Don't just cover it up. Pet a pet. I can't pet my fish. That's not good. I have fish. Numerous studies have proven that the simple act of petting an animal results in warm feeling in humans. Don't own a pet, volunteer at a shelter. Not these days. I'm pretty sure they won't let you in. Visit a friend's pet and keep some animals pictures close by to bring that smile on. Go outside, weather permitting. Feel the simple pleasure of the earth, the sun, the breeze. Fresh air clears the head, boosts the spirit, and even provides a good dose of vitamin D. And allow your own spirituality to brighten your day. Regardless of your personal definition of spirituality, it can provide strength, a deeper connection, awareness of connection with others, a higher set of values, and put your life into perspective. Any thoughts? Oh,
I
nobody's
have
talking.
I have something to add to your list
Sure.
there.
Yes.
And you may have seen this. It was something I reposted on
Mhm.
Facebook, but it goes along with what you were talking about. Instead of focusing so much on a to-do list, I'm starting a to-be list.
Mhm.
Things I want to be: happy, calm, loving, healthy, awesome. And
Yes.
the list can go on and
I think I
on, but
remember seeing
yeah,
that.
yeah, that
Yes,
was a good one.
absolutely. They're fortunately, I'm seeing a lot of that. They're doing that in the cyber school too. They're trying to get the kids to think more positive instead of I just can't do it. It's like, yes you can. So they're trying, and it's good to hear these days. I mean, we don't always see it when they're in regular school. We don't see all this, and it's nice to see that they're actually doing this, because I don't remember ever being taught this in school, to be more positive, even to pay attention to how we're feeling. It wasn't addressed in school. Even a Catholic school,
We
our
were all
feelings.
happy.
I
I'm just
know.
joking.
Really, I was
That'd be a
number
nice
7
thought.
of 8. I wasn't always happy. I had 6 sisters to deal with.
Woo.
Yeah, cat fights. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's so nice to hear. I mean, but it's nice. It's a good thing to focus on the to be.
Positive.
Yes, or they were talking about Saber School. I can't do it yet. They're teaching the kids about yet. Is not giving up because they just can't do it yet. But we're in the same journey. We can't do anything perfect. They had to do an I can list and an I can't yet list. So maybe we should do lists like that. I mean, they were talking about reading and writing, but I mean, even with our journey, I mean, I can do the exchange system, but I haven't perfected it yet for me. So it's still a work in progress. But anybody else have something that's you haven't perfected yet? Anybody? We're all nothing is a wrong answer.
Calorie counting.
Oh, let me turn it louder. What'd you say, Tammy?
Counting.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. That's why I have an app.
Calorie
That's what MyFitnessPal's all about. So I don't have to.
I mean, I have a general idea.
Mm-hmm.
A general idea, the vegetables and the cheese, and I pretty much guess it, and it works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I weigh it and log it.
I think it would work for me. Yeah.
Okay, didn't quite hear you. Let me see if I can turn it louder.
If I had to count my calories, if I totaled them all up, I think I would be surprised at how many calories I actually am eating.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you're doing, like, I was surprised yesterday, I stayed away from the bread, which are the high calorie stuff, and I was full, and I added up my calories. It's like, I barely hit 1,000 calories, and I was stuffed because I ate the right stuff. I know I had to eat more, but if I get rid of that bread, my calories aren't as high,
Yeah. Like
which is
I've
good.
been eating too much bread lately.
Mhm. Oh,
It's
yes, this
quick.
week.
It's
This-
it's quick. You know, I'm
Yes.
very busy right now, and it's like, well, making chicken salad, tuna salad,
Mhm.
I have a roast beef sandwich. It's like quick, 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 and it's like, no, that's okay. But like
Mhm.
tonight, I was like, okay, I haven't done anything today. Like, well, I shouldn't say I haven't done anything. I cleaned my entire house.
Oh, can you come do
So
mine
that's
next?
not
Me first, me next. I'll come get
But
you.
I did take time out for myself, and I exercise used to be a chore. Now it's my relaxing time. I'll
Mhm.
just
Same here.
go upstairs and unwind and
Mhm. Yeah, I agree. How many else is that way? That your exercise time is your alone time and your me time? Yeah, my daughter's over here raising her hand too.
yeah.
Because I'm alone. I can just blank out the head, get out of my head, and just vegetate. Just remember what I'm doing though.
And I like to see what the Becoming a Bike does for miles and what
Yeah.
my phone does for miles. It's
Mhm.
different, and
Mhm.
it's
Yeah. I think I have a stand to put my outside bike on. Instead of bringing it in the house, I think I'm going to put it on my back porch. So I don't, I'm not going to go by the river when it's icy out. I can just go in my basement or on my back porch with my bike and just, ride without freezing myself. Yeah.
I admire all of you that can go exercise on your own. I easily talk myself out of it. So that's why I belong to groups. I have an exercise group that I
Mhm.
go to, and I
Yes.
feel obligated. And people check up on you if you don't show up. If I didn't show up and I was by myself, I wouldn't check up on myself. So I admire all of you that do that.
I do that on the weekends.
Mhm.
I have a walking buddy that we get together on the weekends, or else
Good.
I wouldn't get out and walk outside. So
Mhm.
I have to have that walking buddy.
Yeah, if I don't put it
do
on my
like
schedule, I definitely talk myself out of going. That's why I have three at Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I have advocate walks. I have to show up because I scheduled it, so I can't get
Yeah.
out of it. So it's like if I put it on my schedule and that somebody else is gonna come, that's the only way I can get myself keep going. But yeah, I am the same way. I can definitely talk myself out of going. Oh, it's a little too hot out, or it's too cold out, or it's not sunny enough out. Any excuse. Anybody else that way? You easily talk
My
yourself out of
dog,
working out?
my
I
dog
don't
doesn't
like to
care
walk outside.
what the temperature is.
I don't
So
like the
yeah,
cold at all.
we were outside today, and I think the temperature was in the teens with the wind blowing.
Mm,
So yeah, he didn't care.
It's really
Yeah.
nice out here today.
well, see, I like that weather, but the like 66 and rainy, not fun.
Oh,
It's
My
called the
heat is
frizzy hair
turned
day.
off. My heat is turned off right now.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the cold weather to come back.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'll send it your way.
Oh, thank you. I would love that. I'll send the rain to you.
Well, we could use rain, so.
Yeah. But anybody else?
Could use it in summer.
Anybody?
I have a question though. This has nothing to
Sure.
do with exercise or working out, but yeah,
That's
I would
okay.
myself out of it, even though I am motivated to get it done. I told myself months ago that I have to like do 2 workouts every morning or every weekend. I spent about 45 minutes this past Saturday rewriting my workout calendar and then realized, oh, I don't have enough time to work out today. So what can I move around to other days? But anyways, but I'm curious because my chapter's leader, who is also one of the publicity people,
Right.
she posted that New York State is actually going to be doing a virtual SRD. Is that something that other states are doing in TOPS, or?
Who is your spa?
I'm New York.
Mary Mullane? Mary,
Uh, Mary
check my
Mullane,
phone.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I did mine Halloween day.
Okay,
Oh, so
where's my
that's the thing
where'd my
now.
calendar go?
Doing-
Hmm?
Let me see. I have the.
I
Let
had
me
my
get.
virtual SRD. It was nice.
Where is it? It's Sundays.
Yeah, it's a
New York
Sunday.
is December 6th.
That's what we're doing, yeah.
Right. It's at 2 p.m. Mary Mullane is your spa. She sent it out to all the staff.
It is like a TOPS thing. It's not just someone in New York State decided to do, this is like a
No,
official thing.
our spa is doing this for
Oh,
all
that's
of her
cool.
stays.
Okay.
So Sunday it was New Hampshire and Massachusetts this past Sunday, and this Sunday is Indiana and Vermont and Eastern PA. I got 3 of them.
Wow.
They're lots.
Yeah, each state or area is doing a virtual.
Right.
If they're not able to do an in-person, they are doing virtual.
Right.
It took me months to get my presentation together.
Yeah.
Because I had to get pictures and I had to get this and I had to get that. And
Yes.
timing down and blah, 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 blah. And then
Yeah.
mine was Halloween morning at 10 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because obviously in the spring and in the summer, all the SRDs kept getting postponed and postponed. And New York was like, hello, we were like being ignored because ours was attached to IRD. So it was like it was like, are we doing something? Are we not doing something? And then when they postponed IRD to next year, it was like still, well, what's going on with New York's SRD? And it was never mentioned, never anything. So when I saw
I
this
don't think they know.
posting,
So I'm sure your coordinator had to hustle to get something together.
Yep. Oh, I know. I was helping Sally O'Reilly, my coordinator. We had people. I had one person. She was a division winner. Neither one of us can get a hold of her, so I had to give Sally the certificate back because, she basically she's not coming back. She's dealing with a father that has Alzheimer's, so it's like we don't know when she's coming back. So
I had a division 6 or 7, I don't remember now. So a child
Mhm.
was a division winner and an international division winner.
Wow.
And her mom and dad split up, and mom and the daughter moved to Wisconsin, left no forwarding address.
Ouch.
So has quit TOPS, moved away, going to get a divorce. So of course, daughter's in that whole mix.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
my spa actually did get a hold of her. I don't know how she got a hold of her, but she got a hold of her, and she said she didn't want her daughter to be recognized in any way, shape, or form, because didn't want anything out there that dad could find out.
Yeah.
wow.
I can understand the situation.
So yeah, and then I've got a brand new cops, and she up and moved to Florida, left no forwarding address. So, headquarters sent her cops pin to her. It came back because she's not there.
wow.
So I said, well, send it to the leader, maybe, because maybe the leader would know her forwarding address. The leader gets a hold of me and she goes, I don't know where she's at. I'm like, oh, geez.
Wow.
She might come back to town and you might find out. So hang on to it.
Yeah.
Oh, so
She's somebody who joined TOPS, lost the 20 pounds or whatever it was, became a COPS, and then left. So she's not like a long time member that would even know that she's getting something.
Yep.
So yeah, so you got those screwy things that happen.
Yes.
you know.
Yes. Kathy, did you want to say something? Did you put your hand up?
I did, but I already forgot.
Hey, I'm the same way. Thank you. I'm not alone. I
Well,
think
I
of
have a
something, I
question
turn
about-
around and it's gone.
Yeah, yeah.
I have a
Tammy?
question about calories and fatty acids. Anybody had an experience with fatty acids, omega-3s?
Oh, I have no idea. I have to be careful with
Good.
that because I've had strokes. I can't take
Oh,
supplements.
so I have taken myself off, but my eye doctor said, no, you need to go back on, and it's only 30 calories a capsule but I'm taking 4 capsules a day. What that comes to, what is it, 120 calories just in fatty acids.
Mhm.
And
That's because
I've
they're-
always kept my fats under 30 grams a day, and it's 2.7 grams a capsule. When it comes to 10 grams, 10.8 grams of fat, that's a huge portion of fat grams in omega-3s.
But you need those. Those are important.
The
Right.
ones that my husband takes, it's only, a serving is 2 tablets and there's only 2 grams of fat in those.
I
And
have
it's
to
20 calories for the 2. So
take 4. They're scientifically based.
Do you see a nutritionist?
Any other, it's like,
Because I mean, with
Ah.
supplements, I mean, I don't even bother
they won't
counting
let me
those in my
use it.
calories.
I don't either.
No, I would not count those in your calories because that is a supplement you need for your eyes, according to your eye doctor.
but I'm just concerned about the fat content. Like,
Well, I talk to your regular doctor because you have your kidneys.
yeah, well, I've got an appointment.
Talk to
next
him because we
week,
can't give
so-
you a medical answer.
No, but I was just a little bit like, I've always, in tops, they've always said, keep your fats under 30 grams a day and you have success.
And what the supplements I don't count as part of my fats.
No.
I wouldn't
No, you
either.
don't. You don't
yeah,
count
I
them at
wouldn't
all.
either. But
No.
ask
You
your
wanna
doctor if
count
you could
the
take
butter,
another,
the
like
oil.
the same supplement, but by a different brand. It
Which
may
has
work.
less fat.
Yeah, less fat or less calories.
But I would talk to your regular doctor too. Because
Yeah.
if it's not good for your kidneys, I mean, I can't take omega-3s because I've had a
No, they
stroke,
say
and it says anybody
fine.
who's
It
had a
sounds
stroke
fine,
don't
but
take.
every time I go on them, my weight goes whoop, right back up, and I'm like, that's the only thing that I've done differently, and it's
Yeah.
ah.
I talk to your doctor because if it's affecting your weight, you want to talk to them. Because yeah, you don't want anything to affect your weight because a lot of our meds affect our weight.
Yeah.
Anybody else? We won't have long because I just had a flash across my screen. My internet is unstable, so I don't want to
mine
get kicked
too.
off.
Mine too.
But anybody have any victories or any more questions?
I have a question. I had a board meeting this weekend, and my group, my chapter, we haven't been big for years and years about giving a gift of some kind or a reward to our losers each week.
Mm-hmm.
And we've had a few members who said that they would like to do that. And I said, well, I'd ask today, but what do your chapters do for all the losers each meeting? Anything or
We have a bell, like a cowbell. We ring it
Oh.
when they lose, and I
Yep.
give I do not use best loser. I use the thinner winner, a certificate. But we don't do fines. Everybody brings in a healthy snack, and the thinner winner takes it all home.
Oh,
But we don't
Oh.
spend any money on pins or anything because what do? They get put in the box.
Mhm.
Nobody uses them. It's like, why spend the money? I'll do the yearly stuff. We'll do stuff like that. But I mean, I have like the notebooks that you can at Top Store, like $1, $5 for $1, for like monthlies or quarterly winners. But we we ring a bell or we clap,
Yeah.
we celebrate it.
So we
Yep.
ring a bell. We ring a bell if you lost, and it's for each quarter pound you ring that bell. So sometimes it's rung a lot, sometimes it isn't rung. You know, it's just sometimes it's just a little tiny, teeny ding, but it's a ding.
But it's a ding.
It's a
Yeah.
ding.
Stella, what does your
Yeah.
chapter do?
I can't think. We have a calendar thing for every, I think it's, well, as a cops, I get to do 3. You put your initials in a date, and then when the calendar gets full, the best loser gets $5.
Mhm,
So sometimes it's takes a while, and sometimes it's more off.
Yeah.
mhm.
And we've done things like that.
We have a bag that we take in like dollar store gifts, and the best loser gets to pick a gift from that.
Mhm.
Oh,
Molly?
We don't give gifts for best losers or anything. We do have a thing that we wear scarves. I don't know if any of you guys do, but if you have consecutive losses, you get stuff like beads and stuff like that. But we don't, for top loser or whatever like that, we don't do anything every week.
I'd love, maybe next Wednesday, you can, if you guys wear name tags or anything, I would love to see that. I'd like to see your scarf that you're talking about.
So as a high loser of the week, we give Mardi Gras beads. We put the Mardi Gras beads over their neck. And
So how
Yeah.
many have you collected?
I could show you, but next week I'll show you. I had collected enough to decorate my Christmas tree, and
Awesome. That is awesome.
I decorate. Yeah, I went 15 weeks. I gained 0.4, and then I went another 15 weeks. The
Nice.
high loser of the week. So I was on a run, and they were like, "Wow." I asked them how many times was it? And she says, "Count your beads." So I think there's 34.
That is
of them.
awesome.
Yeah.
Terry Ann.
What I just want to say, what our group does is that as far as, quote, awards, if you lose 10 weeks in a row consistently, you will get a charm for that. The
Yeah.
biggest loser each week gets a raffle ticket drawing into what we call it's a fundraiser, a marble pool, where it's basically a 50-50, whereby, or I'm sorry, marble pool is not 50-50. I apologize for that. It's raffle tickets are sold, and then a marble is pulled, and if you win half the pot, and if you don't win, then it just stays and collects for the next week. So the biggest loser each week gets a ticket to that. Obviously, this is when we're actually meeting. And then the biggest loser for the month does get free dues for the next month. So that's what how our chapter, acknowledges
Nice.
people.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, we're a relatively new chapter, so we didn't want to give away free dues because our basically our income is $12 a week. We're tiny. But Sharon,
we have like 25 people in our chapter. Usually there's 20 people there. There's about 25 members on the books. There's about 20 regular ones, and there's pretty much 15 on each week who's actually showing up.
nice.
But so it would be the one person would get free dues for next month if you're the biggest loser for the month. And then the raffle ticket is literally, if you were the biggest loser that week, you get a ticket, but that doesn't mean you're winning a prize. It's
Right.
just you get a
Mhm.
ticket.
A ticket.
Pulling the ticket, who gets to pull? It's that kind of thing. So
Mhm.
Nice.
yeah.
Cool. Sharon, what do you got? What does your chapter do?
Well, we used to do prizes.
Mhm.
Then we switched to the best loser of the week got $2. And then we dwindled in our membership. So our rent is $10 a week. So that wasn't quite enough there to give out prizes and pay the rent. So we did with prizes in the best loser and the second best loser get bottled water.
Mm.
Because you can buy a case of bottled water for like $3. So,
Oh, yeah. So you're good with that. Yeah.
and
Oh,
they feel like they walked away with something, but really
Yeah.
it's nothing.
Yeah, that's why we do the healthy, because a lot of my chapters, they do the fruit basket. Or either if they forget their healthy snack, they put a quarter in. And the basically the thinner winner basically takes the basket. So it's like that was I went through looked at what all my chapters were doing when I started this with my chapter. It's like, yeah, because you can't give away free dues when you have no income, you know. So what can you give them? It's like, hey, everybody likes free snacks. So, but otherwise, any more questions or
I
victories?
have
Yeah.
we do a $10 envelope if you're the high loser of the I think it's a week. If you have to be high loser of the week on the envelope 3 weeks in a row, or when you've been on it for 3 times. The first person who gets on that envelope 3 times wins the $10.
Oh.
Nice. Nice. Cool. So any victories? What my daughter just said, what, you had to tighten your belt? Her pants are falling down. That's her victory. Need a smaller belt, new notches in your belt. She said she needs smaller pants. Again.
I didn't go to my meeting this week.
Ah,
I just found out Monday that I was sitting next to somebody who tested positive.
oh, so you're quarantined?
Well, quarantined away from my TOPS group. I don't want to get
Yes.
any of them sick. So I don't
Yes.
have anything. Nothing's come up, but I was very close to this person. And
Yeah.
it was under 15 minutes, which is in Illinois, that's 15-minute rule. But
Right. At least it's not the 5-second rule.
no, it's 15 minutes.
We've had 2 members that have been really in that they've not been directly, but it's like a third person but it's been very close, so they've had to quarantine.
Yeah, I have like 4 of my 25 chapters have had COVID.
Yeah.
So,
So
Two
our school
Two
is
members
talking
are
about
quarantining right now.
I don't know how much longer I'll be driving the bus
yeah. So
and getting those kids to keep their masks on and stuff like that. It's like,
yes.
So I don't know if any of you knew or saw. Some of you saw my post. I fit into the one leg of my
Yes, that was awesome.
penis.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're half your
That's pretty
size.
cool.
And half the size, and I only have one more clothing goal for myself that I have a dress that I bought years ago, and I plan to get back in that dress.
Awesome. That was one of my goals too. And I actually
My daughter
fit into it.
absolutely hates the dress, but I love it, and she's like, I hate the color. It's brown. I don't like it. I'm like, no.
I'll dress it up with color.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my last final clothing goal, just to get in that dress.
Cool.
you're in the way.
But
Oh my
I'm very
goodness.
surprised.
Hello, kitty cat.
I
Chapter-
know.
The chapter I just talked to you said, bring your clothes.
Come on.
Bring your your beginning clothes. So it's like, you know what? I've seen people do this. I wonder if I can do this. I wonder if I can finally fit into that one pant leg.
And you did.
Did.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, you did. This is
Did you see
awesome.
my little
Look at
reaction?
Kitty.
Huh? Did you see my reaction, Tammy?
Wow.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, she'll put it back up. Yeah, celebrate
Oh.
that one. Celebrate that one. Okay, well, we'll end with our never quit pledge. Today, I promise I will not quit. I pledge that no matter how many ups and downs I pass through, I will continue my journey. I pledge to make a new start today and forgive myself for my past and to stop being critical of myself. I pledge to take control of myself, to stop making excuses, to stop blaming other people or situations. I pledge to treat myself as I would my best friend because that is who I am. I
Mhm.
pledge to stay in the race and to be a winner. And Tammy, you are a winner. You got in one pant leg. It's awesome. I already gave away all my old clothes, so so I wouldn't go back into them. So that you
Wow.
had that, it was awesome.
Could always
Yeah,
keep
well, I
one outfit. I hope you
Yes.
got
don't know.
one.
And I have the popcorn shirts. Our group all we all
Let me get
wear
that one.
popcorn shirts when we weigh in.
Okay,
You know what
Uh-huh.
a popcorn shirt is?
can I get a slice?
Well, I
No.
switched mine out to a size 3.
So
But there's
everybody, you
no
have
more.
a great week, and I no longer have Monday meetings because of cyber school, because I
Oh,
need to pay attention to my grandson because I'm his learning coach.
Yeah, well, good to
So
know
you guys
that.
I will still be doing videos, but not live. You guys have a great
Okay.
week, and I hope to see you next Wednesday.
all righty. You
Thanks
too.
for
Bye-bye,
knowing.
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.